Hi, everybody. I'm Lisa Ascolese, Inventress. I'm the CEO and founder of Inventing A to Z. And here we are on my podcast, the Inventress Podcast. And, every week I have somebody amazing, more amazing each week. How do I do that? How do they, not that they top each other, but they're just as they get better and better. So today I'm so pleased to introduce now a newfound friend and client, David. David, and I want to jack up your name. David Godin
Yeah,
Godin
Godinez.
Godinez. I have to do it with an accent. I got to do it.
Oh, the
And,
okay.
and, and David is the CEO and founder of Rat Inc. That's the company name, but he's got a product called Metrics or MTRC. Look at this logo.
MTRC.
MTRC.
Yes.
David, what a pleasure to have you on my show today. So
Thank you.
excited to have you here.
Thank
How
you,
are
Lisa.
you?
I am doing really well. Thank you for having me. It is such a pleasure. You and I have been corresponding for a while now. It's been amazing. So it's really great to be here.
So I just want to talk about um kismet, connection, divine connection, and how we actually met before you go into the whole thing. I want the whole world to know how important it is to network and how important it is to be kind to each other.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I met David through his aunt, who works
Yes.
for an airline. I won't say
Yeah.
the airline, but works for an airline. And I was on the phone speaking with her, booking a trip. She booked my trip and we just started talking. Who does this? We start talking about different things, and I tell her what I do. And she starts saying to me, wow, I have a nephew who has the most amazing product ever, who would love to speak with you. And here we are. I mean, a person on the phone from, I don't even know where she was at the time, and a person connecting you with a flight or booking anything could be anywhere in the world. And here we are connected, and I'm so excited about your product. So, David, let's talk about what
Absolutely.
your product is
Absolutely.
and how
Absolutely.
you invented it and why.
Definitely. So our product is called Metric, MTRC, and I have one of our units here in hand. And the long and short of it is that we call this the personal trainer in your pocket. For a bit of context, a bit of backstory, I spent quite a bit of time in the gym, just really freestyling it. I would just go in, see what was available, what machines were available, what weights were available. But I never really saw any progress. And I was like, I've been going here for a couple of years, but nothing's really changing. I look in the mirror, I'm kind of disappointed. And one day, and I'm sure it's an experience that we all
We
have
all
faced
do.
at some point, right? And one day I remember very vividly
Well,
being,
let me back up for a second. So you were
yes,
going to the gym. You
yes.
just started going to the gym, or were you always going?
So I had a roommate in college who was
Mm-hmm.
this big buff guy, and
Uh-huh.
he was very strict with writing down his regimens and his plans, and so being his roommate, he just kind of dragged me along. He was like, "Listen, we're getting in the gym," and once we went our separate ways from college, I was just out on my own, and so I was relying on the little bit that I'd seen from him, but
Mm-hmm.
I never fully delved into the intricacies of planning a full workout or
Uh-huh.
having a full-on month or 2 month long calendar. So yes. Yes.
So then you said, okay, I want to start working out,
Correct.
right?
So yes, I knew my body was telling me, hey man, like you need to be moving. As someone
Mm-hmm.
who works in tech, I was coding a lot just on the computer, but not moving the rest of my body.
Mm-hmm.
And so I instinctively knew I needed to do some form of physical activity.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And
So then you
yes,
said, okay, this is it. This is it. With you said that's I'm over it. I got to get
e-
out there and start working out.
exactly, exactly.
Okay.
And yes. And so in so doing, as I said, I there was no real rhyme or reason to what I was doing. I just knew it was just the raw motivation, but I I was just out there just trying to push things and lift things and pull things and hoping
Hmm.
that it would reflect, right? Yes.
Looking in the mirror, so you're like, okay,
Looking in the
this
mirror
is
and being
not.
like,
Is anything happening here?
exactly, saying maybe tomorrow, maybe I'll go to sleep and it's something's magically going to happen tomorrow. Yes.
We all do it. Yes. Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. And which leads me to that one fateful day where I saw this one older woman who
Hmm.
she was in amazing shape. And the
Hmm.
one thing that was peculiar about her was that she was uh logging her workouts. And it kind of took me back to my former roommate. And I realized that like people who do see progress, a lot of the ones who see progress are the ones who are holding themselves accountable, logging what they're doing. But I realized that most of us aren't so disciplined, right? We're not so
Yes.
inclined to be logging everything and tracking all the macros, everything, right? And so
Yes.
I said, you know what? Like I, at the time, was learning a lot about IoT technologies and how to have devices talk to each other. And in that moment, everything connected. And I said, you know what? I can make something that automates this process. And I remember literally running out the gym because I was like, I can do this. I can make something that can help all of us, right?
That
And
adrenaline started pushing, like that thing started pumping.
Exactly.
Okay.
It,
Uh-huh.
it it honestly felt like a waterfall of ideas. Like it truly, like the second I saw her, I started thinking, okay, how do we automate this? There needs to be a hardware solution. At the time, I had bought an Apple Watch to help me track
Hmm.
my workouts. But I very quickly realized if you go to the Apple Fitness option, it tracks how long you're working out, but it doesn't quite know what you're doing. And the only way to kind of let it know is you'd have to have a third party app where you input everything manually. So
You
it's the
have to
same
journal it.
exact. You have to
Right.
journal it exactly, exactly.
So at that very moment, well, first of all, I hope this woman knows how she inspired you. Does she even know?
I honestly, I never saw her again, which is wild. Maybe, who knows? Maybe she was an angel who just was there to,
Exactly.
as we spoke about Kismet and
Yeah, we believe in
serendipity.
that.
Definitely,
Yes, for sure. So at
definitely.
that very moment, you ran out of, and I know what that feeling is like. That whole, oh my gosh, that brainstorming with yourself, by yourself, right?
Yes,
But from what you knew and understood through your own technology and the things that you do,
yes.
you were able to put this product together that was able to track how much you were doing.
Correct. So it started with a prototype. Um, there are these little open sourced, you can call them chips, but they're boards.
Hmm.
And they come with sensors. And so I started off with one of those boards and I just programmed it using um, the sensors that can track motion and acceleration essentially. We're
Hmm.
tracking the movement against gravity. And I was able to make a super rudimentary application that could talk to that device. And so from there, I realized, okay, we can make something that tracks the movement. Yeah, and from there, I brought on our current CEO, Roby Webster. So I'm working
Okay.
in as the CTO, developing the tech, and he's handling business operations and everything to really bring the product to life. Yes.
So how do you put it on your body? How does this thing function and operate?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we think of it as a wearable for the machine. You
Hmm.
can see here that we have a hole, and if you think of pin selectorized machines, so these machines that have the weight stack, in order to select the weight, you have a pin where you stick it through. So you
Yes.
literally stick the pin through this guy and through the machine at the same time. This
Oh
is
my gosh.
it is MagSafe compatible,
What?
so it is magnetic. So it also sticks to the machine. The magnet reinforces the stickiness of it, plus the actual pin. And so as you work out, this is going up with the weight stack, and it's counting those reps. And as it's counting, it's also counting the quality. It's also figuring out the quality of those reps, right?
That's crazy. This is completely patented, by the way, everybody. It's protected. Now, it's a utility patent, right?
Uh, yes. So we are currently working on. We have the provisional. We're working on the non-provisional.
Okay.
Yes. So we're working through the full. Um, it's a design patent. Yes, the design.
Right. It's so everybody out there, it's done. So don't try it
Yes.
because this is like an amazing, amazing product.
No, thank
It
you.
really is. So, I mean, because I mean, how much do you? I did the same thing. I would go to the gym. I got a trainer a couple of years ago, so I knew what to do after her. But really, going to the gym, you say, how am I? How do I know I'm actually making progress if I don't? If I go to see it in a day, a week? I mean, you know that there's diet that goes along with it, but I
Yes.
mean, so for this piece, like so it's actually tracking how much you're doing. Now, is there something, does it go to your watch? Does it go to your, tell us about
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. So, as we get further along, we will absolutely be integrating with the Apple, Apple Health, the Google, all the kind of third party health and fitness trackers to
Mhm.
triangulate all the data. Yes, absolutely.
That's crazy to me. I mean, this is one of the most innovative products I have to tell you I've ever had on this podcast, and I can say that.
Thank you. No,
I'm
that
serious. It's amazing. It's amazing because you go to the gym, you work out, you say, how much am I doing? Am I making progress? Like, how do I log this data? How do I log this data? And I
thank
mean, is there a
and
website where we can see everything about it, how it works?
absolutely,
Uh-huh.
absolutely. So we have our website. It is called it is metric, so MTRC
Hmm.
app.com, metricapp.com. We also have, of course, our socials where we have our Instagram, which is mtrc.app. So same metric app. And you can find us on Facebook as well, at metric app.
Are you selling this currently?
So we are currently doing some pilot testing and
Okay.
ensuring that everything is tight before we go to market. But we do intend to be in the market toward the end of this year. Toward
Is
to
there a crowdfunding campaign going on? How can we support that?
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
So we are actively um, looking into our options, looking at different platforms, looking at what the campaigns will look like. But as soon as we know, we will let you know. So thank you.
Yes, yes. I mean, just an absolute pleasure
Thank
meeting
you.
you through your aunt,
Likewise.
which is crazy, right?
It is.
How crazy was that?
It is. It's amazing. And she sends her warmest regards. I spoke to her a little while ago. So
Such a pleasure to have you on here. Love your smiling face, your
thank
positive
you.
attitude, and with that, you will succeed.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And
Well,
please keep on doing the great work here as well. As I was scouring through your website, I see all the testimonials and how many people you've helped, and please keep on doing such a great job too.
thank you, David. Thank you. Thank you
Of
for being
course,
here. And
of course.
please, please come back, okay?
Definitely,
All right,
definitely.
stand
Thank
by.
you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.